Shortly after a patient's passing, a group of nurses make an unsettling discovery in the ICU. Danny, Renee, and her co-workers explain that while working in the medical intensive care unit, only hours after a patient had passed away, they noticed the patient's monitoring station began to detect a realistic pulse.
That is crazy.
Even after turning it off, resetting the machine, and even changing the cables, mysteriously, a dying heartbeat will be detected. Danny and her team of experienced nurses are left shocked as they have never seen anything like this before. Due to the patient's recent passing, the team can't shake the feeling of a lingering presence.
I switched cameras to my cell phone. Hold on. I'm gonna go for a quick walk through here. Listen.
Why is the Tesla seeing bodies in a cemetery?
Okay, there is like literally nothing there for it to have even seen. What the hell? It's going crazy here. This is the spot.
Dementor! Do you see him? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's be lightning. I'll tell you what that is, Michael. That's Dementors.
Este es el pasillo donde están las cruces. Las cruces. Este es mi cuarto. Atrás de la cortina hay una bodega. Está la cruz, es como un camino hacia esa caja fuerte. Ahí está una caja fuerte que creo que está... No, no es cierto. No es cierto. No sé qué onda. Ay, me caí. Estoy cayendo. Oye, niña, ¿puedes venir a abrir la caja fuerte?
A man named Abdullah suddenly began to feel overcome with anxiety. He was alone at home just watching reels on Instagram on his phone late one night around 3:30 AM when something disturbing catches his attention, and as he looks towards the door, he hears his own voice. Not sure what to make of it, he asks who's there, and his voice replies, "It's me." Abdullah starts to panic and quickly turns his camera on and begins to record. Watch closely.
Hey, go on. Mama? Run, Joe.
He hears aggressive knocking at the door and then his own voice asking him to let it in. Unfortunately, his battery died and his phone turned off abruptly. Terrified, Abdullah didn't dare open the door and decided to try and ignore it and go to bed, which seemed to work because eventually it stopped. However, a few nights later, as he is about to go to sleep at 2 a.m., it returns.
Ruhan? ما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفعون له بإذنه يعلمون ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم بشيء من علمه إلا ما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
After all the knocking and hearing his own voice, he finally decides to just open the door. But to his surprise, there's no one there. But by opening the door, he may have just welcomed it into his room. Because on another night, he makes a video explaining the situation and what's been going on when he captures this.
हम लोग एक ही कर लेते हैं, ठीक है? आप लोग मेरे को तंग ना करो, मैं आपको ना करूँ तंग, और अगर मंजूर है तो कोई चीज़ हिला दो या कोई आवाज़ वगैरह कर दो, मगर मैं दिखाता हूँ। सी कुछ भी नहीं है. My door is locked. सी ये लॉक लगा हुआ है. And I guess ये गिरा है या जो भी, whatever. As you guys can see, there कोई भी नहीं है कमरे में. I'm alone and.
Despite being completely alone in his room with the door locked, something falls off the shelf on its own. This is the first time anything has happened in his room, and it only started after he opened the door. Over the next few days, the same things keep happening, and Abdullah has been getting more scared, but also fed up with the events. The following night, he decides to confront it.
मुझे पता है अब मत करना.
His door began to rattle continuously, so he decided to let it know that it's not welcome here. Although I don't think that would help much after he opened the door and let it in. He has no idea what caused this, but many viewers suggested that it is a mimic, and he should move houses. But let me know what you think.
TikTok profile Electro Miami was somewhere over Nevada in the US when all of a sudden he noticed this bizarre glitch in the sky. He got his camera and began to record what was about to become one of the most viral videos when it comes to glitches. Check this out.
Nowhere, and this is how you know simulation is broke. Look, the sun is over there. No clouds, no clouds, no clouds. This cloud over there. But where's the shadow for this cloud coming from if the sun is behind me?
Electro Miami notices a small detail in the clouds and in the sky, something that normally people would not notice at all. What at first looks like the shadow of a cloud can clearly be seen being cast on the ground. The only problem is, it looks as if there's nothing that could explain it. Check this out.
Check this out. Can make this shit up, guys. Right here in the middle of nowhere, I have no service. Right here in the middle of the Nevada, there's a near Area 51. The simulation is broken.
Did you see that? If we look closely in the video and if you observe the sun's position, it's as if the cloud should be casting the shadow to the left, but apparently it's casting a shadow to the right. Not only that, there's a second shadow that doesn't make any sense, and at first I thought that these shadows could be burnt grass or something like that, but apparently it isn't.
And where's the cloud? Where's the shadow for that cloud right there? If the sun is shining from this way. Look at that. There's nothing in front of the sun right now, right there. All the way across here. From the other side over there, look, I'm showing you. So where's that shadow coming from that's moving over there? That's a broken simulation right there. Another one over there. They're doing it, guys. Right here in the middle of the Nevada desert.
Could it actually be that Electro Miami caught a glitch in the Matrix on camera, or is this some sort of illusion? What's your take?
The Thing in the Tunnel. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Sophie reached out to us about a very creepy video that her friend Laura recorded in an abandoned railway tunnel in Hassel, Germany. The tunnel was built in 1890 and it was used extensively by German troops during World War II. So, while on a weekend trip, Laura checks out the historic old abandoned rail tunnel. She's recording with her phone when she captures what is maybe one of the weirdest clips I've ever seen. Check it out. Something pale and thin can be seen rising up from the tracks in front of Laura on what looks like a thin little arm. As for Laura, she gets one look at the disturbing thing and just turns and makes a run for it. Now, watching this clip over and over, I honestly have no idea what this is. It looks like maybe a hairless torso with two skinny arms, getting up in a very unnatural way. Maybe it's an animal, maybe it's a very weird looking person. I just don't know. So you tell me what you think this is down in the comments.